and partners from the African continent on the momentous occasion of Pakistan-Africa Friendship Day. I thank you for your presence today as together we renew and strengthen the deep-rooted fraternity between Pakistan and the African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan takes immense pride in its historical support for African nations during their struggles for independence. Both Pakistan and African nations have endured the injustices of colonial rule, which have left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. This common experience has shaped our mutual desire for sovereignty, dignity, and self-reliant development, forming the very foundation of the enduring friendship. The fact that several African leaders traveled the world to Pakistani passport, the champion of the people's cause, reflects that our solidarity was not limited to words but demonstrated through active diplomatic and moral support in the United Nations and other international fora. Over the decades, the bond between Pakistan and Africa has evolved from political friendship to a comprehensive partnership encompassing peacekeeping, trade development, and people-to-people exchanges. The celebration of Pakistan-Africa Friendship Day reflects that enduring relationship as a symbol of mutual respect and a collective aspiration for a brighter future. Excellencies, Pakistan Engage Africa policy marked a strategic shift, recognizing Africa not just as a partner of the past, but as a continent of opportunity and future collaboration. This approach has strengthened ties through expanding diplomatic missions, bilateral agreements, and thriving trade exceeding 5.45 billion dollars in 2023 to 2024, driven by exports of rice, textiles, pharmaceuticals, alongside vital imports from Africa. Pakistan has put special focus on augmenting economic diplomacy. I see a bright future for Pakistan's Africa developmental partnership with mutual efforts for double trade volumes, encourage investment, and diversify the portfolio of goods and services exchange. Excellencies, I strongly believe in the South-South cooperation in order to ensure that developing nations support each other in achieving sustainable and inclusive economic progress. I had the honor of reiterating this very principle at the third South-South Parliamentary Dialogue Forum in Morocco recently. The South-South cooperation is not a theoretical ideal, but a practical necessity for developing nations to uplift each other. By encouraging regional collaboration, reducing trade barriers, and sharing successful development models, we can collectively address common challenges. I also wish to highlight my recent unanimous appointment as founding chairman of the Interparliamentary Speaker Conference. ISC, this platform is dedicated to promoting dialogue, collaboration, and shared development among parliaments. The ISC Seoul Declaration also echoes this vision of forging equitable and resilient partnership across the global South. I therefore warmly invite our African friends to engage actively through ISC and similar initiatives so we may work together and support each other in promoting global peace and sustainable development. Excellencies, Pakistan and Africa face common challenges like poverty, elevation, food security, health crisis, and climate change. But within these challenges lie immense opportunity. Africa's young population, rich resources, and growing markets align with Pakistan's strength in agriculture, textile, IT services, and pharmaceuticals. We look forward to expanding cooperation in key areas such as defense, renewable energy, education, infrastructure development, and agriculture. Nigeria's procurement of JF-17 aircraft and Zimbabwe's recent order for Super Musharks, coupled with Ethiopia's resumed flights in Karachi, symbolizes a joint aspiration to augment defense cooperation and connectivity. The Senate of Pakistan stands committed to strengthening parliamentary diplomacy with Africa through friendship groups and regular exchanges to jointly address common challenges. In the spirit of friendship, the Senate of Pakistan's resolution to formally commemorate Pakistan-Africa Friendship Day reaffirms our resolve to further strengthen ties with the African continent and promote meaningful cooperation. I also wish to commend the efforts of the African ambassadors and high commissioners in Islamabad who have been pivotal in advancing our relations. Your role is truly